So Euro 2016, we're 5 days into the tournament, and it's already been mired by violence. Yes, violence in the first 5 days of the tournament. So this is how the story kind of goes. British fans have been involved in hooliganism and fighting in the south of France. So, with this fighting in mind, there are 4 questions that I think need to be asked. The first one, who's actually to blame for this violence? The second one, what's actually being done? The third one, are we going to have a second age of hooliganism in Europe? And 5, the country who is mainly responsible for this, are they fit to host the 2018 World Cup? So we'll start with who's to blame. Yes, it really is like England fans are in the middle of this. However, the first set of riots were set off by French kids who decided they were going to start on English fans. Then the police came in heavy-handed, throwing tear gas in English people's faces. There was one news clip from Friday or Saturday where you literally saw a cop throw it into the face of an English fan. They threw a tear gas canister into the face of an English fan. You see, wouldn't happen in England. Wouldn't happen in England whatsoever. This would not happen. There are rules, and throwing a tear gas can in someone's face is beyond the pale. But you know what? It's English hooligans, so they'll probably get away with it. Then, the riot in Marseilles. Who's to blame for this? In both instances, both outside and inside the stadium, it's the Russians. Orthodox right-wing Russians have come over from Russia to start shit with English people. They have uploaded pictures and videos of them kicking the shit out of English people and put it online. Idiots. The violence in the stadium. Who started it? The Russians went over segregation lines and started the violence. They have to have segregation lines in football stadiums. That for me is shocking. Why do we have to have segregation barriers when we're all fans of football? What's being done about it? Well, France's response is, well, we ban alcohol. Why are we banning alcohol? Yes, people do stupid things when they're drunk, but I just can't see how banning alcohol in certain areas of the country while there's this tournament on is going to help. The Russians have basically had a slap on the wrist. They've been given a suspended disqualification, which basically means if this happens again, they will be disqualified. Seriously? They're just giving them a suspended disqualification. This is just a slap on the wrists. Oh, well, you've been violent, you've hurt some English people, but don't worry, you can still play it as long as you're not violent. This is shit. This is absolute shit. This is double standards against the English again. If this was the English, we would have been kicked out. We would have been kicked out. No questions asked, you're out. We do not accept violence in football. We do not accept racism in football. The fact this is gone against the English, they don't give a shit. They really don't give a shit. It happened in Turkey years ago. There's a great case of Galatasaray versus Leeds. Galatasaray fans run amok, kill 2 Leeds fans, and UEFA's response was, well, we're going to play the game behind closed doors because that's fair. No, if it was Leeds fans killing Galatasaray fans, you would have kicked us out straight away. You would have done it to any English club. This is double standards against the English. So, Is this into another golden age of hooliganism for Europe? You wish I could say no, you do, and I wish I could say yes. I just don't know. As long as these Eastern European countries are going to be entering European football, and I'm just not singling out Russia here. I'm talking Ukraine, I'm talking Albania, I'm talking the former Yugoslavian countries. We're going to have hooligans coming across, hooligans starting fight, hooligans starting shit, and people being racist. There was a documentary before the Ukraine Euros, that was 4 years ago, about racism in Ukraine. And what happened? Nothing. Actually, I'll tell you what happened, because it was an English documentary. UEFA and FIFA stopped us from having the 2018 World Cup and gave it to Russia. What a fucking joke. From UEFA and FIFA. But granted, money talks in FIFA. We know that now. We don't have to guess about that. We know that now. Then let's go on to the culprits, Russia. Should they be hosting the World Cup? Well, clearly no. No. This is a country full of football hooligans, full of right-wing people who have come over to France to start hooligan riots. They're not here for football. They're here to start riots. Are FIFA really telling us Russia is safe? Is Russia safe for gay people? Is Russia safe for average people? Gay people? No. Isn't it illegal to be gay in Russia now or something? Is it safe for fans? No, because the hooligans are going to start riots. It's going to be 4 weeks of nothing but riots in Russia because the Russians are going to start it. Again, this is money talking. FIFA told Russia that their bid wasn't safe enough. So what did they do? They paid and gave it. They paid FIFA and they got the World Cup. Seriously, they really need to rethink this in 2 years. So are we in a golden age of hooliganism? Yeah, maybe in Russia, but fuck it. They've paid, so they'll get the World Cup. Peace.